This you is a little higher. Emily, can't see you or hear you yet, Vicky. I'm kind of like cross.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Uh,
All right, to try something new and exciting.
okay. I forgot to. I didn't get into town to get the yoga mat.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? I need you to get a towel. Okay,
Uh huh.
fold it up. We're not gonna need a yoga mat under our feet for most of this.
Okay.
Okay, 'cause we're standing. We're not really going to the ground. But we're gonna try one thing.
So I need it.
I want the towel folded, and I'll tell you why. So look at what I'm doing here. When we okay, we'll step back to do our knee droppers here. This, okay,
Right.
we're gonna just drop our knee right into that and come. Okay,
All right.
that's the idea.
You you know I busted my knee, right?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how it feels.
Okay, that's fine with me.
You think you broke it, or is it just bruised?
No, it's bruised. Well, I cut it.
Hi.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and say hi, man.
Hi.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
You're looking good today.
You said you look good today.
Thank you.
All right.
Earbuds, so you can.
Ah, shoot. Come on, damn it. Hang on. Oh, screw it later.
Do you have any Tylenol there, Vicky?
No.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Wi-Fi. That's what I want there. It's Bluetooth. See, AirPod. Why are they not?
Oh, you haven't synced them up yet, huh?
Now, I wonder if I can do it this way too. All right, I can change views too. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Show me again how we're gonna do this.
All right. Where's your chair? Let me see. Well, I got to see you first. I got to see what we're looking at here because I can't
All
see
right.
you. Let's get the camera positioned right.
Is that better?
Yeah. Okay. You got your chair there. Okay. So I'll show you. I'm going to want your chair to start in front of you. Okay. Just like this. Seats facing out, backs against your belly. Okay.
Okay.
Because we're going to start with how we would start a regular workout if we weren't in the chair. Okay. So
Okay.
we're going to start with ignition. Okay. And that's what we do in our seat all the time. We reach out and we grab the ball from standing position. Okay.
Okay.
So reach out and grab the ball. Okay. Now we're squeezing here, like we're really holding a ball, okay? We want to feel a burn going up our forearms. We're squeezing so hard onto that ball. Now
Gotcha.
we're gonna take that ball up in the touchdown. Now, difference is when we're standing. If you feel uneasy going up, put one hand down and go up with just one. But try and go up with both first. The chair is there for stability, right?
Right.
Okay, high as you can. Okay, now we're gonna exhale, just like we do when we're seated. Then we turn our palms down. We're gonna bring our thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in front of the chair. Yep. We're pulling our pinkies wide here, as wide as we can in diamond cutter. We're gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna take it on up, make it rain. Okay. You're doing good, Vicky. Okay. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong. Good job. Good job. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Oh, yeah, you almost said it. You just said, oh, all right. It's close.
Yeah,
That's close.
that's all I got. I don't have a Yahoo out to give me today. I got a hoe.
All right, we're going to do that again, okay? So let's reach out. Let's grab the ball. Once you're ready.
Today is not my day.
Well, you know what? You showed up. And if you know it's not your day and you showed up, that makes this even more important, right? Because you're doing it even if you may not want to.
Right. Well, no, I want to, because doing this with my hands had gotten to where I couldn't close them any further than that. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Now I can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not swollen. So
we got to keep you moving. That's the thing. Doing the standing stuff, this will hopefully help your legs and your feet. So, okay. So we're going to do that again. We're going to reach out. We're going to grab the ball. We're going to inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop your hands down. We're going to turn our palms down. We're going to come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Now we're pressing our index finger and our thumb together. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to take it up. We're going to make it rain, but we're not going to take our fingers apart. Keep them together. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong here.
oh.
Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Then we got a ho.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next step. Okay. We're going to bring our feet together. We're going to really grip our feet into the floor here. Okay.
Right.
We're going to reach out. We're going to grab the ball. Same thing. Okay. Okay. This is the first time we did this.
Okay.
It was in a chair, but we're going to take that ball up in the touchdown. Okay, now we're going to take that. This would be my right hand. I'm going to take that down to the chair, on the back of the chair, hold the chair, and then we're going to reach with that left hand. Good job, Vicky. You're doing great. Deep breath. Exhale. Try and reach a little more. Pinch it a little more. Okay. Okay, you're good. All right. On the inhale, we're going to take our hands back up together. Okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to do the same thing, but the other side. We're going to drop that left hand down on the back of the chair. We're going to reach with the right. We're not going to hold it as long this time. We're going to inhale, take it right back up, because I think it might have been the length on that. So take the other hand right back up. We're just going to do it one more time on the other side. Drop the right, scrape the left. Good job, Vicky. That's your bad shoulder. So take it on up. Okay, bring it on up. One more time on the other side. Good job. Your feet hip distance. Spread them apart a little bit. Good job. Exhale, drop your hands down. Thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. We're going to take it on back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong here. That's a lot more of this.
Yeah.
When you're standing. And then aho. Okay? Now, we're going to try something else, okay? So, we're going to take our chair, okay, and I'll put it sideways so you can see. Well, first off, we're going to take our chair. We're going to step up to the back leg. We're going to get our feet. We're going to be, yeah, you got it. So we're going to get our feet if you can see where my feet are here, on the back,
Okay.
the back side here, okay? So this is the front, the back. You want your feet in a line with that back leg, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and we want to be facing this direction. So the chair is facing forwards. We're facing, this would be my right, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, so we're going to reach out. We're going to grab the ball here, okay?
Okay.
We're going to inhale the ball up in a touchdown. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our forearms down. One hand is going to go on the chair. Okay.
Ah,
Okay. Your knee's got to be bent, and
okay.
one forearm's going on the other knee. So you got your forearm on the other knee. Okay.
Okay.
This is huddle up. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to now take our hand that's on the forearm, the forearm that's on your knee. We're going to now take that hand. We're going to put it on the knee. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is called bent-legged bar back. What we want to do here is we want to try and get our back as straight as we can with the floor, okay? We got our weight in our hands here, okay? That's holding us up. What we're going to try and do here now is we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to just try and reach our hand towards the back of our calf, okay? We're going to take our hand from here, not that hand. That hand stays on the chair, Vicky.
Okay.
The other hand, yeah?
Okay.
And try and take it down the back of your calf. Okay,
Gotcha.
you're doing it. Okay. Okay. Now inhale, bring it on back up. Just sit there for a second. You're doing really well. One more time. On the exhale, we're going to run our hand down the back of our calf as far as we can, but don't go so far that you can't pick yourself back up. We're going to get
Okay.
stronger with this with time. Okay.
Okay.
Inhale, hands back on your knees. Okay. Now, we're going to straighten our legs. Take the bend out of your legs. We're going to straighten them up.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to hang our hand here. And we're going to hang our head as low as we can get. If you can touch the floor, touch it. Okay? Now we're going to roll it on up. One vertebrae at a time to a standing position. Remember, we did this in the seat, right?
Yeah.
Roll it on up. Now, we come up in the touchdown. Yep. Bring it on in the touchdown. So you can see me coming down, getting the diamond cutter. Take it back. This is the beginning and end to everything. You're going to learn that when you get into standing. Exhale, arms out to a T, clench those fists and get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Oh.
Good job. You're doing great, Vicky, okay? This is going better than I thought it was going to go. All right. So now we need to be facing our left. So chairs forward, we're facing our left, okay? We're going to do it the opposite way.
Okay.
Okay, so this time we get our feet. Remember, our feet's got to be in line with this back leg.
Got it.
Okay, we're going to go ahead, reach out, grab the ball. We're going to inhale that ball up in the touchdown. Okay, we're going to exhale. Our right forearm's going to come to our knee. Our left hand is going to come to that chair. Okay?
All right.
The left hand's on the chair. It can either be here, it can be here, it can be on your fist, whatever feels good, okay?
Right.
Inhale, we're going to bring our hands on our knees. We're going to come into that bent-legged bar back position. So our right hand, our weight is in our hand on that knee. Our left hand is in the weight is on that hand. Now, our left arm should be straight. Obviously, our right arm has to be a little bit bent. They're at different heights, right?
Right.
Okay, we're going to take a deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to run our right hand down the back of our right calf, okay, as far as we can go. And remember, we're using that left hand to hold ourselves up. Once we get there, try and tuck your chin to your chest a little bit. Hand on our knee. You're doing really good, Vicky.
Well.
Okay. We're going to do that one more time. Run our hand down the back of our calf. Okay. Okay, and we're going to come back up. Now we're going to straighten our legs like we did. Okay, we're going to straighten our legs. Try and pull the muscle off that kneecap. You know what that feels like when you're tightening your quads up, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. Now we're going to fold forward, and we're going to hang that left hand. We're going to try and get as low as we can to the ground. If you can touch. Tuck that chin. One vertebrae at a time to a standing position, okay? Roll it on up. Take your time. You got it. I'm proud of you. And then we're going to come up in the touchdown. Hands above our head.
Okay.
We're gonna do that. Okay, you're doing great, Vicky.
All right.
Exhale, come down to diamond cutter.
Okay.
Inhale, take it back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong, Vicky. You're doing really great. I'm proud of you. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Oh,
Okay, we get to sit down now. How about that?
sounds good to me.
Okay, we're going to do a little section sitting down. Okay, this is called Catcher into Thunderbolt. So when you get to a full standing program, what they'll have you do is eventually we're going to squat down and we're going to try and bring our forearm here to
Right.
the floor, okay? We're not there yet. So that's where the chair comes in. So
you're gonna have to send that sheriff that
we're never gonna stop. We're never gonna stop hearing about that one.
Oh hell no.
Scott did it. I made him do it. I was like, listen, I'm not having this on my head. You make the phone call. I made him the fall guy on that one. But I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
Because if something
I can never get mad at somebody who's worried about me. You know, I mean,
I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if we didn't do it and something the opposite happened, you know? So
right.
You know,
Right.
so that I'm glad, and I'm glad everything was okay. So all right, so our feet are flat on the floor, we're sitting up straight in our chair. We're gonna reach out, grab the ball. We're gonna inhale that ball up into touchdown. You're noticing a trend here. This is how the regular workouts go. Every time we start with this, we're gonna bring our forearms to our knees. We're gonna huddle up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna bring our hands onto our knees. Okay, and then we're gonna spread our toes and knees out. Okay, like this. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna bring our left forearm to the sky. And then going to reach it on down like we're going to touch the floor. Okay. You use your weight, your hand, the weight that's in our right hand. Yeah. Hold us up. Yeah. And just try and reach it as far as we can down. Deep breath. On the exhale, try and reach a little more. I always find when I breathe into it, I get a little deeper.
Right.
Hands on our knees, shoulders over hips, sit straight up. We're moving the spine here, but this is going to be good for you. I'm telling you, it's going to help you with your mobility. I'm going to bring that right form.
Actually, when they let me have therapy in Washington, that was the rolling of the back. Only they called it peeling paint because you started at the top, went down to the bottom, and then went back up.
You know what I mean? We're elongating our spine up here, and then we could contract it, and then we elongate again. So we're going to bring that right forearm to the sky this time. Exhale. Yeah. Other one. Yeah, we already did. Okay, you're good.
My other right.
Yeah, your other right. We're going to reach it down to the ground as close as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on up. We're going to do it each side one more time, okay? We're going to bring left forearm to the sky.
All right.
Exhale, reach it on down to the ground. Inhale. Come back up. Sit up straight. And then one more time, right forearm to the sky. To the ground. Now, in our regular position, we've already done this together, so I know you can do this, but we do squats from here, okay? So we would do both those things. We get low to the mat, and we'd already be down in our catcher squat, which that's what this is in a chair.
Right.
We can do our fist to our hand, or
Uh-huh.
if you want to start because your knees sore right here, hands on your knees to get up, we can do that too. We would just stand it up. We take a deep breath, and we're gonna stand up for 3, 2, with control. Yep.
Ah!
3, 2,
Ah.
1. It's always better the second and third time once we've oiled you up. Okay,
Right.
we're gonna lower down with control for 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Ah.
Hands on your knees if we need it. Let's keep with that. All right. So we don't hurt anything. Inhale. We're going to stand it up for 3, 2, 2. You didn't even moan on that one. What are you trying to do? Let me down? Okay.
Yes.
Slow her down with control for 3, 2, 2.
Ah.
All right. Let's try it this way. Fist to hand. Okay. See if you can do it. Now, if you got to rock forward to get into it, that's fine. All right. But no hands. This shows it. Okay. Let's rock forward and up for 3, 2.
Ah.
You did it, Vicky. I'm proud of you. 3. I'm going to lower down for 3, 2, 3. All right.
Ow.
Okay. All right. We're going to stop there because I got one more thing I want to do with you. I think this is good. This was a good starter. We're going to just kind of we're priming the pump here for what's to come. I wanted to try some things, and I wanted to see how you did with it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to reach out, grab the ball.
Ow.
Bring the ball up into touchdown. We have to do this to finish the segment.
Mm-hmm.
Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists, and let's just get maybe strong here. I didn't bring in a diamond cutter that time. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Ho. All right. So we're gonna bring it. We're gonna step up to our chair again. Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to get your feet so that the center of your foot, okay, is aligned with the front leg this time. Okay. So that's where we're gonna be.
Ah.
Okay. I'll slide back a little bit, but I think you being able to see my feet's the most important part. So this is where we're going to get into lunge position. I'm actually going to have a hurricane or earthquake here. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay. So you're not going to see my head to start, but what we're going to do, I just want you to see my feet.
Right.
What is it? Oh, I gotta slide this forward. That's why. It's the cushion of the chair, you silly goose. Okay, so my feet here. See, I got the center of my feet in line with the front leg of this chair, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna do the same thing we did before. We're gonna reach out, grab the ball. We're gonna inhale that ball up in a touchdown. Okay, and we're gonna go forearms to our knees, huddle up. So our right hand, it's going to come down. Well, which side do you have your foot? What foot's closest to the chair right now?
My right.
Oh, good. Your right hand's going to go down to the chair. Your left forearm is going to be on that left knee, okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to keep that left forearm on that left knee. We're going to take that right foot, okay? We're going to just slide it straight back. We're going to curl the toes, okay? We're going to keep our weight in that right hand, and we're going to keep our weight on that other forearm, right?
Right.
And don't go too far back. Just as far back as you feel comfortable. All I want you to do is be in a lunge position standing, okay? Okay?
Ow.
Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to stand here for a minute. Okay? Now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and push up off that back foot and come to a standing position, okay? So this is just practice from getting one position to another. Are you standing in a... Yeah, you did that. Okay, good job. All right, good. All right, now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to turn. We're going to get our left foot, okay? Get our center of our foot in a line with the chair here. We're going to reach out, grab the ball.
All right.
Up in the touchdown. So our left hand is going to be on that chair. And our right forearm is going to hold on here, okay?
Okay.
Now, keep our weight into that. We're gonna go ahead. You can even put your hand on the other knee if you need to, if that feels better for you. We're gonna slide the left foot back, okay?
Okay.
Get the toes curled. Do you feel better on this side than you do on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause the other side is where I tripped over the tow bar on the trailer and went knees first into pea gravel.
Feel good.
I looked like a poor baby seal trying to roll over.
Let's see if you can do something. Can you bring, like, and I'm gonna kneel just so you see. Can you get your shoulders above your hips here in a standing position?
Yeah.
Just stand there for a second. Just practice. Okay, now we're gonna put our hand back on the chair. I'm gonna explode out of this, but what I want you to do is to try and kick off that back foot and just bring it up like that. You see what I'm doing? I'm just kicking off and stepping up, and then stand
Okay.
straight up.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. All right, that's great. So now what we're gonna add to that? We're gonna try and do 3 knee droppers. Let's do it on this side first, our left side. Okay. So what I need you to do is so if we're here and we step back to the back chair, we're gonna probably want to put that towel in between the legs of our chair. That's where, have it folded so there's some cushion, right?
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna try this. Now, is there any way you can angle your camera so I can see down at the bottom of the chair a little bit?
Hang on.
Because I think this is going to be the money shot on this one here.
No.
This is what I'm going to post because I'm really proud of everything you've done today, Vicky.
All right.
Okay, so same thing.
You can see it now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Same thing. We're going to get our feet centered here, right? Okay.
Right.
We're going to reach out, grab the ball,
Uh-huh.
bring the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale. We're going to bring our left hand to the chair, okay? And we're going to bring a right forearm to the chair. Now, I want you to decide what feels best for you. You can have your hand in the chair like this. You can have it turned in like this, or you can have your fist into the chair, okay? So see this, or this. What feels best for you, okay?
I've got a little grip right here, which makes me right now feel better.
Okay. So now the other thing is your forearm can be here, or you can have your hand here. What feels better to you? The hand looks like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to slide. We're going to do this again. I'm going to slide that left knee foot back a little bit, okay? You got to get on the toes, okay? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and drop that knee low as we can, and then stand it back up.
Yeah.
That's good. That's one, okay?
All right.
Let's drop it as low as we can. Now you got to remember when we're in this position, remember, so you want your outside foot should still be in a line.
Right, it is.
Okay. So what we got to try and do here is try and keep that knee over ankle. And I know it's hard, but so we're going to just drop it down one more time. Lower it down. Low as we can. And stand it back up.
Oh.
That's 3. Okay. All we're doing is 3. Now we're going to stand up. Yep. Now we're going to roll up. Good job, Vicky. Reach out, grab the ball. Ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop your hands down. Palms down, thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger, into diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like we're going through play. We're going to take it on back. Make it rain. Arms out to a T, clench those fists, and get native strong. Pull it out, shoulders back, chest out, tension, or aho. Check it out. I almost forgot our gig there. All right. You want to try do it on the other side?
Might as well.
All right. So we got to get up to the front leg of our chair here on the right side. Okay. So both of our feet, you want centered. Now we want that. We want to make
Yeah.
sure that that left foot, that's the one that's going to stay. Okay. So we're going to stand up straight first. Yeah. Reach out. We got to reach out, grab the ball. We got to do the same thing every time. This is all based, and I'll find out from my karate teacher where these movements come from, because he has a whole thing on it. I was like, that's where that comes from. This is an origin back to martial arts, way
Does
back
not
when.
surprise me at all.
Yeah. So we're gonna reach out, grab the ball, inhale the ball up in a touchdown. Then we're gonna exhale. We're gonna bring that left forearm to our left knee. Our right hand is gonna go into the chair. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we get our weight into our hands here. We're gonna go ahead, slide that right foot back as far as we can.
The right foot. Okay. Got it.
That's the close one. Okay. Now get those toes bent.
Ah,
It would be easier with no shoes on,
yes.
All right. Next time we'll do this no shoes. Now drop the knee as low as we can.
I gotta stand up.
If we only got one on that side, we only got one.
Let's try for a second one.
Take your shoes off first. I think that'll help.
All right.
I don't think those slippers are the best thing to have on. You're gonna have a lot more grip if you can bend those toes the way you need to. And let me tell you something very important about this. Dallas says this all the time. There's a direct correlation to being able to bend your toes in a lunge position to mobility in your senior years. Think about that.
Right.
What happens when you run flat-footed?
I haven't run in so long I couldn't tell you. It hurts.
Well, we're gonna try and get you to do everything you want to do again. Okay. When you're ready, you step. Oh, you're at your chair. You got your feet.
All right. Right foot back.
Well, first, let's do first things first. Let's get our feet lined up. Okay.
Yeah.
So both feet, centers of our feet are in line with that front leg. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna reach out, grab the ball. Okay. We're gonna bring the ball up in the touchdown. We gotta go through the process to get things right.
Gotcha.
Exhale. Forearms to our knees, huddle up. Okay. Now, right hand goes to the chair.
Right.
Left hand, you said, feels better on that left knee, right? Yep. There you go. You brought it back. Now bend the toes. That's the important thing. You gotta curl your toes. Yeah. Now we bend down. Make sure you got your weight. Now use your hands to push up straight. Just straighten that leg in that lunge position. That's two.
Oh.
You got two. Let's do one more. Last one, best one, okay?
Okay.
Curl those toes. Yeah. Now bend that knee. Drop it down as much as you can. Make sure you're using your arms to stand it right back up straight. You got it, Vicky. I'm so friggin' proud of you. Now bring your hands up. Now roll it on up. Bring your feet side by side. Yeah. You did it. I'm proud of you. All right.
Oh.
And if you don't get a yoga mat in the next day, I'm gonna mail you one. All right.
No, I've got to go to the post office Monday. I was gonna go yesterday, but nothing's open on the 4th of July.
That's right. It's a holiday.
Yeah.
it's a non-working holiday, which Donald Trump says he's cracking down on. So we're not gonna have as many of those. So you can mail me pictures all you want pretty soon.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So Vicky, I'm sure that was a push today, but we did it. Okay. All the things that I wanted to do, we did. So I'm really proud of you for that. I'm really proud of you for giving it all a chance. If you want to do a chair workout next time, we can. If you want to continue to push this, which I think is the best course now, because I think the chair is getting easy for you and you're not telling me.
Not me.
Yeah. But,
I
but
wouldn't do that.
yeah, I know. So, couple of things. How are we looking as far as dieting? Are we doing that at all?
As far as what?
Dieting. Are we starting that process? Or are we still getting our mind right for it?
Oh no, my summer crops are coming in. I've had 2 meals of fresh cucumbers, and I that's what I didn't do. I didn't check the calorie intake on because I love them in ranch dressing. But I
Ranch is
found
gonna
out,
be high, but that, you know what? It's not bad to have a little bit. You know what I mean? Just don't smother it. Eat some cucumbers with your ranch. You know what I mean?
not some ranch with your cucumbers.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not saying you have to get rid of everything. Basically, that app I told you about will tell you. You say, I weigh this, I want to weigh this. It's going to give you a calorie
Where's my thing?
amount you can get in per day. And as long as you stay within that limit that it gives you, then you're going to lose weight. You know what I mean?
Right. And app, that's Lose It, right? The app that I'm looking to download, that's Lose It.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, you're going to go through all the questions. It's going to spit you 1,000 questions. At the end, it's going to give you a tiered price of the app. You don't
Right.
click anything except for that X in the top right corner, and then then you get the free version. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, and that's all you need is to be able to track your meals. Okay.
Right.
And track the calories. And it's going to put a calorie cap on your meal intake. It's going to tell you what you're taking for fat, protein, and sugar. It's going to tell you
Right.
all that. Okay.
I ain't giving up my iced tea now.
All right. As long
That's
as
going to be fighting words, and tell Dallas. I might not whoop him, but he'll know I was there.
That's going to go into the app, though. If you drink it, you got to measure it. Okay. And it's got to go into the app. It's going to tell you how many calories per cup. You got to measure yourself a real cup, and then you got to put it in the app. All that stuff goes in. Okay.
Well,
and then you're going to learn, do I want to drink my calories? You're probably going to want to drink more ice water and save your iced tea for when you're sitting down watching TV as the treat. You know what I mean? Right. You don't have to get rid of it, but you don't want it to be your main intake of. Now, there are organic sodas, if you like soda, that have 0 calories. 0. Nothing. No sugar, no calories.
Well, if it's got those sweeteners in it?
Stevia, which is a natural sweetener like sugar, except it's from the stevia plant. And it's not sugar. It doesn't have calories attached to it.
Okay, so we're not talking about the pink and the blue bags.
It's not equal. It's called stevia, and a lot of diet food, that's what they use to make it sweet. I love the stuff. I prefer it to regular soda now and diet soda. So, it's called Zevia, Zevia. It's
Zevia.
At Walmart, it's not Zevia sweetener, but there is stevia sweetener that you can buy in the sugar aisle if you want to make your iced tea and not use sugar and be able to drink more of it. You could buy stevia.
Right.
Okay? Zevia is the soda. Okay. Stevia is the sugar that you can buy that has 0 calories that you could use to sweeten your iced tea. It's something that's worth to give a try. And that way you can drink as much iced tea basically as you want. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know what is common between the pink and the blue, but if I had a really, really bad dose of vertigo, and I've got one of those clinical minds when my brain's working. The only thing I had changed is I had quit using sugar and I went to Sweet and Low. And
the common thread is they're artificial sweeteners.
Right.
Sugar is a natural sweetener. Stevia is a natural sweetener. It occurs in nature. So this probably will solve that issue, and I think it tastes great. So it's something to try. Maybe you don't love it, and maybe you want to use sugar, but maybe you do love it, and maybe it becomes a solution.
Right.
So, okay. So
Right. Yeah. You got to try it before you say I don't like it. But I've already started
pain
cutting
doctor.
back on the sugar in my tea.
well, that's perfect too. I mean, your pain doctor. You said you were going to see your pain doctor soon. When does that occur?
Oh, I got to make an appointment. Hang on. 12, 17, 24. Nope. I actually am a month late. I need to get in touch with them and make an appointment. Because they've got me now. I mean, there's nothing they can do to help me other than make my pain manageable. So
Yeah,
they put me on a Zoom. How's this going? How's that going? Okay. You know, and then they reorder the pills.
what you're doing right now is the same thing you would be doing for your mental health after you do an intake with somebody. As far as getting on a medication to regulate, because what you're doing right now is you sort of use sleep and alcohol as your self medication. When you're not feeling good, you either sleep it off or you drink, right? So
Absolutely correct. Right on the money.
what they're going to do is they're going to try and find a medication. You already take medications that helps you, so that those aren't the two things that you self medicate with. And
No.
and
see, I only take. Let me give you an idea. They want me to take 225 milligrams of Lyrica a day. At my worst, I only take 150. They want me to take 30 milligrams of Flexeril generic, and I try to keep it between 10 and 20. And then of course there's the Elavil. The Flexeril is
Relaxer.
for the
Muscle
lightning
relaxer.
strikes. Yeah, it's for the lightning strikes. The Flexeril, of course, is for the spasms. And then they've got me. I guess the Lyric is for the fibromyalgia, but I've been told by a friend of mine who's a doctor that fibromyalgia is the name that doctors put everything on that they can't figure out what it is.
It's funny as my aunt Sue once said, "I've got fibromyalgia." My uncle Paul started laughing at her, and she started to cry. They were all drinking at our family reunion. It was really funny. But yeah, that's kind of like what I kind of felt about it when she was describing it. It just sounded like a whole mishmash of just general day-to-day stuff that she wanted a name to, you know. So
Right.
but all right, so when you go, we can't forget that you want to talk to them to see if you can get a health service, mental service provider that you can talk to. You got to, you know, and it'll be the same thing. You can do Zooms right from home, and this way we can start addressing, you know, get you properly diagnosed with most likely PTSD is what you told me it was.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
And that, yeah. And once we can get that done, and you can get, like, I went through this process myself, and they can get you on a medication that starts to work for you, then you're going to get regulated, and you're not going to be on the wrong side of the sun anymore. And you know, when you find the right one, it's all just going to click, and you're going to feel better a lot more of the time. That's going to help. The positive outlook's going to help with the pain too. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
because if you're feeling better, like mentally, you're gonna feel better physically. Like I felt like crap
I
a lot
agree.
of the time.
I agree.
So this is the stuff I want to shoot for. I think you're doing a great job. And so let me know where you're at. What day next week do you want to do a workout? That's the next question I guess.
How's Wednesday look for you?
Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday's good.
Okay, what time?
Well, our normal time is fine on Wednesday.
Well, I mean,
So we'll do it unless you want to do it earlier. It's up to you.
well, if you know if you're putting the kids to bed or missing putting them to bed because we're working out on that day, I would rather it be earlier so that you can spend time with your kids before
All right.
bedtime.
How about we shoot for 6 like we did this time? This worked perfect.
Okay, you're
Okay.
6 your time, 5 o'clock my time.
Yeah, and that means that you can't wake up for a workout. You already have to be awake, and I like that.
The only thing wrong with a Zoom meeting is I can't throw and hit you with anything.
Well, you're gonna get the chance to do that in August, which I gotta book my flights for. So that's but
Yes.
I'm super excited now. Lonnie Kai's gonna be there, but we're all gonna get to hang out for 3 days. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, yeah. And Scotty was bragging on you today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was he ragging on me for?
No, he wasn't ragging. He was bragging. BRAGG.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
What did he have to say?
The conversation you guys had about the airline tickets.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I can get myself there.
That's what he said. You said.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just don't. He's done enough for people. And I'm not putting him in any more of a position where he can't afford his medication.
Has he not been getting his medication?
Oh no. Well, I mean, I think now he is, but when he was doing things with Ab, and Ab was taking money and he was having to do refunds, he was having to forego his medication to issue refunds.
Yeah.
Now, see, he didn't tell me that because how much ever the copay on his health insurance was, I could have covered that.
Yeah, well, I think everything's coming together now, but we had to change your diaper, Sweet Pea. But there was a period of time where he was telling me he had to go without because he was making all these refunds. But you liked that that wrestling match I posted. I've got another one. I found it with you and Judy Martin that is spectacular.
Is that the one where she comes in with the space outfit?
I'm pretty sure. Yes, the silver outfit. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And the referee pulls her hair because she keeps pulling your hair.
Right, and he caught her pulling my hair finally.
Yeah, and then he pulled her hair himself. I've never seen that before. This one was. These are actually a lot of these I'm finding are actually on WWE TV on their webpage. Like,
right.
So the one I posted today of you wasn't, but there was one of you losing to Wendy, and I didn't want that to be the first match I posted. But I like that match because you did a bunch of mid-ring drop kicks on her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not like drop kicks from the ropes. You were just doing a mid-ring. You kept throwing her and mid-ring drop kicking her.
Yeah, I hit her in the chest.
Yeah. I love that. And so I was gonna post that one until I seen at the end she wrapped you up and you lost, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with this 15-minute one. I watched a little bit of it. I was like, this would be better because she wins at the end.
Yeah, but see, I'm one of those wrestlers from the old days that lived by it's not who wins or loses, it's how you play the game.
Oh, it was a short match, but it was a great one. I loved it.
Oh, working with Wendy or Judy or Velvet or Leilani, we weren't working. It was a vacation.
I think that match you lost, the match before it, she had wrestled Velvet and lost, and I think that set up for the tag team match. The tag team match between you, you Velvet, and her partner.
And Joyce Grable.
Where you guys won.
Right. That was
and
Where
retained, right?
the night that we won the belts was in Madison Square Garden. And I mean, the people, I mean, there were just so many people there that you'll see that I grabbed Velvet's arm and we kind of did a do-si-do. And I said, Velvet, look at all these friggin' people. All right, gonna let you go. You got to take care of your kids.
Have a
I'll
good
see-
night. I'm proud of you. You did a great job tonight. You can call and brag. Oh, somebody's gonna say goodbye.
Bye, baby girl.
Say bye, baby girl. Make sure you brag to Scotty that you did a whole workout standing. Okay.
Okay.
When was the last time you've done that?
Dad, I heard that.
When was the last time you did a whole workout standing up?
2011, 2012.
There you go. 14 years later, we're here. We're gonna keep doing it too. All right. Proud of you. Make sure you keep in touch. Okay. I don't like
Yes,
not
sir.
hearing from you. I'd like to know that everything's all right. But now that you assured me that there'll never be anything that happens, I'm not gonna be telling Scotty.
No, don't. Tom, I couldn't do that to everybody around me and my son. You know, I couldn't do that to him. That, you know, I couldn't.
Good. That's what I want to hear. All right. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Ow.
Take care of yourself. Good job. And
All right, darling.
get that yoga mat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right, bye.